I think this is a conversation that I have with a lot of our students, because like Tammy's programs, all of our master's programs start with that certificate, and then it builds to the master's. So as I'm talking with students, do I want the certificate? Do I want the master's? A lot of times they'll start with the certificate because they know they can go on to the master's at some point. And then I think, like a lot of us, once you begin to learn a little bit, you realize that now you know what you don't know and you want more of that. And so I think that theory to practice is a huge thing. Realizing how much more you have to learn to be fully equipped, to be highly qualified, I think is what brings a lot of people to go from that certificate to that next step of a master's. But just to add, very practically, in the 20 or so years that I've been in this field, what I have seen is the requirements and the standards consistently increasing, right? So when I first went to China as an undergrad and taught English for a summer, as a native speaker, you could pretty much go anywhere in the world and teach English without any credentials, right? That is not the case anymore. So the basic credentials are increasing. And so for a lot of our students looking for jobs in other countries, the master's is preferred. Sometimes the master's is required if you're looking to get a visa to reside in that country. The pay is almost always going to be higher. So, there are some very practical reasons for that as well. And what I always tell students is that there are doors that will open for leadership. There are doors that may open for you to teach at a higher level. Maybe you're not interested in teaching at higher ed, but having a master's degree would open that door for you at some point. So there's just a lot of doors that would open, very practically, pay, visa requirements, things like that, things that you may not even recognize you need at this point. But as you get into it, if I can stop with a certificate, I'll probably be okay. But if I can put another year into this and get a master's, I think a lot of our students, once they get into it, they realize it's going to be worth it. And I've never heard one of our master's students say that they regretted going on to the master's and not stopping at their certificate.